Hi guys, this is Pleno1 and this is my 6th Vegas Blog. Today I'm going to know because I only feel like I know 7 big things to know about. Well, one pretty big, one annoying thing, one pretty funny thing. So let's go with the annoying thing because that's why I would do this here. The taxis in Vegas, like I said, just take so long to come. Like, if you don't have a Vegas phone, then you can't get a taxi because they need numbers. So I have to walk down to the Speed Mart, which is like a supermarket, and then order a taxi from them. And usually it takes over an hour to come, which is pretty ridiculous. Just been told it's going to take 90 minutes, so I have to sit in this small supermarket for 90 minutes and wait for a taxi. Pretty annoying. We have some slot machines to grind though. Everywhere in America there's a slot machine. In Vegas, sorry. So in the airport you have slot machines. In supermarkets you have slot machines. In hospitals you probably have slot machines. I don't know. So yeah, that's the annoying thing. The funny thing is, well, it's not that funny. Most people that know, you probably see I'm not a fat guy or a very heavy guy. Probably way less than most football players. I went to bed at like 4 AM or something a couple of nights ago, and I woke up at 7 AM, and I thought I had like a terrible dream. I had no idea what happened, but I fell through the bed. The bed had fell through, so it's around about 2 feet high, and it just went straight down, all the way to the bottom. So I woke up absolutely shitting myself, not knowing what happened at all. Then I quickly realised, and I thought I was in like plane crash or something, I guess. So yeah, that was that. That was the slightly funny thing. The really bad thing is, I decided to play online on Saturday, and I played some cash games like 2-4, 1-2, 3-6, and there's a bad beat jackpot. So to opt into the bad beat jackpot, you have to pay 2 cents per pound, and depending on how big the jackpot is, it becomes plus B or minus B. The jackpot is you have to get beat with quad 8s or better, so it's pretty hard to get, and you have to use both of your whole cards. So I just was playing, not really paying attention. I think I was watching like Brazil versus Spain or something like that, and then all I see is on my table gold coins thrown everywhere, like just thrown everywhere, these gold coins, and then on all my other tables they came up too. And then after like a minute of like tens of thousands of coins getting thrown on my table, a big box comes up saying, you could have won X amount of dollars or euros if you'd opted in. It was like more than 10,000 euros in the end. I think it was something, I'm not sure, it was between 10 to 20,000. So I was pretty devastated, because I used to always opt in, but because I'm on a different computer here, I hadn't set my preferences, and every time you play online on a new computer, you have to set your preferences again because it doesn't save them. So yeah, that felt pretty bad. Some slight run good is I'm in day 2 of this RA championship with 41 left, 27 got paid, 60k for the win. I went down to 8k yesterday from 15k starts, like within like 2 orbits. I thought I made a pretty good bluff, I thought, which maybe was needless, I'm not sure. But the guy called and then I mugged the river, so I didn't even get to see what he called me with, unfortunately. I had A6 on the board, 9-5-5, 8 deuce. We're under the gun bridge, C-bet flop, got called by some younger guy. I raised flop and bet turn pretty big. Thought I could rep a 5 pretty well because it was like 5-way pre-flop, and I flat called from the small blind. And I didn't think he had that many 5s. I think his calling range, he called from like MP. So I thought his calling range was basically like 7, 6s, 10s, 8, 9 suited, 9, 10 suited, ace 9 suited, some suited 9s as well. Later on he told me he had queen 9 suited, so I thought he would fold the turn and probably flop. Don't really like his call. He can't really improve, like even if he improves the queen 9, he's not like drastically improving my range. Like if you call something like 9-7 on a board of 9-8-6, then I understand because you have outs to improve it. On 9-5-5 you could be chalk dead, so whatever. He actually is quite a good player, so I don't mind. I chipped up quite a bit, and not really any showdowns. I didn't double up or anything. I got to like 20k. Then I lost an all-in with King Jack V8, I think. Then I won an all-in with King Queen versus Ace Jack. Then I went from 40,000 to 90,000 without showdown, or like a few small showdowns, but won a lot of the small pots, and got a few big pots too. One interesting hand actually, probably going to seem quite scary, but guy opening around about 70%, young Brazilian guy with 100k opens, I flat, Chinese guy flats in position. I think I have like a quite demeaning image at this point. Like, I think guys are like not scared to play against me, but they're quite wary when I'm in the hand, I think. So the flop comes ace, 8-5 flush draw, Brazilian c-bets, he's been raising 100%. I'd call. It's pretty close with the guy behind me could fold here, but I decided to call. Chinese guy kind of looks him down, does one of these, kind of really shakes his head a bit, and then he calls. Turn is a jack, so ace, 8-5 jack. Brazilian checks. I take around about 40 seconds, which is a long time in check. Chinese guy bets 5,000 into a pot of like 13, so less than half pot. Brazilian looks at me, looks at Chinese guy, then looks back at me, whilst the Chinese guys look at me, and then folds. And then I pretty quickly make it 16,300. I think I can get him to fold. Lots of stuff with equity against me here. Even if he has like a flush draw, I can't. My hand's not good enough to be a bluff catcher, so I think I can fold out weak aces because he was really splashy pre-flop. Like, he was probably calling all suited aces pre-flop, which is not bad, but he also probably had a lot of offsuit aces that he just called on the button too, because he was an Asian guy who was playing kind of gambling. But post-flop he seemed pretty tight, so I raised him and he folded, so that was quite nice. Lost a 100k pot with King Queen versus what do you have? Versus Jacks. Versus Jacks. Then I lost another one with King 9 versus King Queen, and another, I think it was 45k pot with Ace 8 versus Ace 9 all in 3. Cut off versus button. It was versus a Scandi. It was pretty close, but I'm not sure. One interesting hand which potentially could be bad was MP opens, cut off calls, I call button, so min raise, call. Small blind goes all in for 11.5 big blinds. They all fold, and I have 9-10 suited, and I think I have to call. There's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 Casantes. There's like 11 big blinds out there, and it's 10 big blinds for me to call, so I'm getting a pretty good price. And he had Jack 9, so he like absolutely dominated me, but I think his shove's pretty bad. I know there's a lot of dead money out there, but I feel like when he gets called, he's dominated a lot. There's a guy opening from early position, and then when we're calling position with bigger stacks, we can have lots of pairs, like, and also hands like King Jack, Queen Jack, Ace Jack. But I guess I'm not too sure. This is one way you have to run the numbers through to see how much fold equity you need and how he does versus different ranges. So my field yesterday was pretty tough. Like, I know Dempsey made some kind of comment about something about what I said about bad players, but yesterday was probably the toughest starting table I had in the whole of summer. It was really tough. A couple of Brazilians playing well, just a couple of locals playing well. The bad players weren't really that bad, and then it was only when the good players left and they were replaced by bad players and helped me to chip up. But looking forward to today. I had 80k, I've got 50k now, 1k, 2k. If I can get a double up to 100k, I'm going to be super confident. Field's not that great now, I don't think. Not too far away from really deep run here, so wish me luck, and I won't be able to upload this until I get somewhere with internet, so maybe when I'm in the area I will upload this. Ciao.